too much sitting in my brain. It's time to stop reading and start writing of all these themes, these topics, these concepts and ideals. They're just rattling in the syntax of the muddy waters of my mind. So many words, so many voices, so many answers. Yet I've never stopped. I have stopped asking questions. So the answer I keep running into, or they're just stumbling blocks for interacting with the community I enter and exit every day. But it's time to sit and write these things out, putting them in front of me, seeing on paper and computer screen how absurd what I read can be. They're strung together, these phrases, with the thin red string of yarn that so many investigators use to string together murders and events. And I'm trying to string together perceptions and existence experience in order to render my life in the best way possible. Oh, the path I have chosen. Oh, the books I have read and keep close to my heart and filling my mind. For every author I read, there is always another author that is the opposite perception. So how can you find the answers when truly there is never a question that was ever answered? Oops. I just asked a question. Now, to search my mind to find the 15 answers that are constantly tiptoeing around my brain. I try to pay attention, I try not to pay attention to the man behind the closed curtain. Because I might be lost in Oz. What are they building up there? What am I building up there? In the attic, there's an addict, junked out on philosophy and religion, strained thin, but constantly high on words, and how beautiful all the books are, and how they create such a brilliant world of opposites to be loved by all. I need to stop sitting in my mind. Not a safe place all the time. It is, however, a place that life is felt and lived, but it's not fully a place to be experienced, for there's so many distractions in my mind when you're sitting there raptured in emotion. And emotion is not reality, for reality is outside your mind, so one must stop sitting, and I must stop sitting in my mind, for those molecules and atoms and all the scientific mumble jumble that I have put outside my mind are just stumbling blocks. I must get up, out of my mind, be out of my mind, be the madman and the sublime, and just be away from the cave. I'm sure you can see the allegory where Plato was about to move to. I must stop sitting in my mind. There are always too many words and emotions and concepts and perceptions in my mind. That is where the monsters lurk. That is also where the angels dine. But this time,